there was a day when I lived in London and I had to travel to Guildford, and the journey from East London to Guildford, which is about 40 miles, I'd say about 40 miles as the crow flies from my location I was leaving from, took about 4 hours. I could have actually gone to the airport, flown to Malaga in quicker time. Anyway, on that journey, which was horrendous, and it was becoming more and more frequent to have a journey like that in the UK, I had what can only be described as one of those they live moments where I was with my girlfriend and we were walking around from home actually, and we started noticing all of these signs that we probably hadn't seen before, and they just didn't really go into our spectrum. The first one was hand-cut sandwiches. Yep, hand-cut sandwiches. I looked at the sign, and I looked at my girlfriend and I went, hand-cut sandwiches. So maybe their robot's broken, or maybe the cat that cuts the sandwiches isn't there today. Maybe the machine's. So that was the first one. And you think, okay, fine, hand-cut sandwiches. I don't know of any other type of sandwich, but anyway. So a little further we carried on, and I think this was up on Clapham Junction, where the cafes are. Saw a sign that said real herbs. And again, I looked at real herbs. So these are all obviously food places or cafes or mum and dad type, bars and things. And the sign said real herbs. Now, I've not seen an artificial herb. I've probably tasted an artificial herb, flavourings, etc. But then I thought to myself, hand-cut sandwiches, real herbs. These were two different places, by the way. At that point, I think my head was cocked slightly to the side. And I was like, okay, some new advertising tactics going on here. I think we got to Guildford, and on the platform there was a sign. I think it was just outside the station, sorry, because we went for a little wander. And the sign said grass-fed lamb. So by that point, I was in stitches. I could just imagine the conversation of the guy at the supplier. Oh, well, I would like to buy some lamb, please, for my restaurant. Certainly, sir. What kind of lamb would you like? Well, the fluffy, meaty stuff. Okay. What would you like? What would you like it fed on? What do you mean? Well, you've got a choice. Let me show you over there. These are the lambs that we feed Bounty bars. What? Yeah, these are the Bounty bar fed lambs. Over there you've got the salted caramel fed lambs, and over there you've got the gravel and tripe fed lambs. Which one would you like? Ooh, have you got any normal lambs? Normal lambs? Well, ones that just eat in fields. Oh, well, they're a speciality, sir. You'd have to pay 3 times more for the ones that live in fields. Right, but my customers might want to eat lamb that's been reared and fed in fields. Oh, the grass-fed lambs, that's what you're talking about, isn't it, sir? Yes, the grass-fed lambs. Oh, yep, we can do those for you. And then the guy gets back to his restaurant, sits there, looks at his lamb and thinks, I better tell everyone this is grass-fed lamb, otherwise they're going to think it's Bounty bar fed lamb. And that's honestly what ran through my mind. I was flabbergasted. We were sitting on the station, probably for about 20 minutes waiting for the train, and 15 of those 20 minutes was public service announcements. And if you listen to them, I was expecting every few seconds a horde of skateboarding, axe-wielding, smoking, beer-drinking people all teetering on the edge of the platform, because it was just Nazi. I keep using that word a lot at the moment because that's what we're seeing. And that whole journey, the 4-hour journey that should have taken about an hour, in that time, it just chipped away at me. And not soon after that, I left London. Cheers.